Jonathan Turley hints at Letitia James's downfall as judges finally scrutinize Trump case. Judges are looking at this and saying, wait a minute, what are we doing here? We're charging someone with fraud when no one got frauded. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Even the judges are like, this is absurd. So I can't wait to see Jonathan Turley's take on this. He's a great, great constitutional mind. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. Has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account. So follow me on those platforms as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from Headline USA by Louis Cornelio, and he reports that law professor and author Jonathan Turley suggested Sunday that New York Attorney General Letitia James's lawfare is falling apart. And I hope so. I definitely see some judges looking at this like, what is going on here? But in an op-ed for The Hill, Turley wrote that, quote, the political success of James in weaponizing her office has been in stark contrast with her legal setbacks in courts. He wrote that, quote, the thrill may be gone recounting how several of James's controversial cases have faced scrutiny in legal appeals. This week, two of James's best-known campaigns were struggling in court, Turley added, citing the infamous civil case against President Donald Trump and the Trump organization. The case is currently under appeal, with judges raising questions about the $464 million fine imposed on Trump by leftist judge Arthur Engoron. I mean, that is just ridiculous. Again, so almost $500 billion for fraud, which no one can say anyone got frauded for. This is straight up like the justice system should not work like this. But Aragon concurred with James's claim that Trump allegedly inflated his property's values to secure generous loans, all of which were paid on time. Quote, not only were the banks fully paid on the loans and made considerable profits, but they wanted to make additional loans to the Trump organization, Turley wrote. He cited Justice David Friedman, who told James that the law, quote, is supposed to protect the market and the consumers. I don't see it here. Justice Peter Moulton echoed Friedman's remarks, labeling the immense penalty as troubling. According to Turley, Moulton questioned, quote, how do you tether the amount that was assessed by Engoron to the harm that was caused here, where the parties left these transactions happy? Right? So basically, how are you saying he owed almost $500 billion because of fraud, but the person that you try to say got was frauded or whatever was happy? You know, like, it makes no sense. But the legal scholar suggested that James may not care about the appeals court's criticism of her case. Quote, in the end, James knows her audience, and it is not appellate judges. It does not matter to her if she is found to be violating the Constitution or abusing opponents. She has converted the New York legal system into a series of thrill kills. He concluded, quote, for some judges, however, the thrill may be gone. James's press office did not respond to Headline USA requests for comments before this piece's publication. Then they're not going to comment, but because it's crazy. I can't believe that it went this far. Judge Aragon should have threw the case out from the beginning because it was ridiculous. Again, no one got manipulated or frauded or anything like that. So how can you say that? How can you charge them with that when there was no victims? Like, I don't understand. But y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.